Good morning on Thinkin Thursday. This highly respected, beautiful, after rain, warm, chill factor Thursday. Thinkin Thursday. Guys, it's gonna be one of those ones you're probably gonna change and move around on. You're probably not gonna listen to this one at all because I'm questioning some things that you believe and questioning things that always been common practice, and I'm questioning things that's all you know. My cousin, just a little background on this. My cousin reached out to me a couple of days ago and we just chit-chatted. And she shared a YouTube link with me. And I told her I'd listen to it. And she said, you skip around, you gotta listen to the whole thing, just skip around it. But I said, all right, I'll get to it. I'm in school right now. I'm traveling, I'm dealing with them. I'm dealing with my son, I'm dealing with, business. So I got a lot of things going on. It didn't take our time. She hit me back up again. Now we're not that persistent. We don't talk that much. And again, she hit me up. Said, check this out. And I'm like, all right, cool. After that, I went ahead and decided to look at the film. Man, pretty interesting. The thought pattern of what she shared with me. And the funny thing about it is I just did a YouTube video, 2 days ago about reasoning, all right, and thinking and perspective and all kinds of stuff, and she asked me for that. So why, and I'll say this before I ask the question. I'll ask the question, why do we shy away from these thoughts in our heads only because they go against what we already been told or what everybody has said or the common practice? We have ideals, we have concepts, we have perspectives. I understand that some things have been established longer than us. And I understand that if you tell something long enough, you start believing it. And I understand that because someone started it so long ago, they perfected it by now, right? I understand all that. But still, even with perfection, people still can improve. Things can be improved and things can be challenged and things can be demythed and things can be made better and made whole, right? So why are we afraid of what people may think of us when we challenge things? Why is it okay to just go along to get along? Why do we love one part of slavery and hate all the rest of slavery? Why will we agree to believe in things that have been thrust upon us to believe through force, through deadly force, and now we believe, and we believe with all our heart, when you're forced with deadly force to believe in it? Not on your own, not on your own accord, or because if you don't believe what I believe, then you bad, you evil, you're the devil, you're Satan, you're all these negative terms, right? If you devil advocate, you play devil advocate on something, then why are you causing this nonsense? Why are you causing these problems? Why are you being argumentative? Why are you debating? Because at the end of the day, it's okay to be questioned. It's okay to question things, right? I always ask the question, why would one be better than another? Why do one gotta be right and the other one's gotta be wrong? Because if only one right, everybody else wrong. I always have asked that question, right? And I'm sure everybody should, maybe wonder that at some point in their life, how can this be right and everybody else be wrong, right? So I'm just asking, why is it so wrong to challenge something, to guess at something, to assume that this may not be 100% right? And I understand it's been established so long. I understand that, hey, whoever put in place a long time ago, and people done multiplied it and added it up and divided it and subtracted it and put more on it and exponents and everything, right? Exponential growth on what their belief is and how it makes sense and how it works. When we know a lot of things just don't make sense, right? But we still go along with it because we don't want to be judged, we don't want to be criticized, we don't want to be talked about, we don't want to seem like we the bad person, we want to be ostracized from the people. We want to fit in. We just want to get along. We're afraid of ridicule. We're afraid of somebody saying something bad about us, digging about us, telling somebody that person crazy and being judged. It's so interesting how we're just afraid, all because of our thoughts. But we're not. But we go along and waste so much time not being happy and being free to just be by being worried about what other folks may say or do or what they think. Why is that okay? The one thing I'm gonna say before I get off is that I'm taking up another master's degree, right? And in class, I say a lot of things. And usually when I start talking in our group discussion, the discussion keeps going after I finish. I just say what I say, kind of like I threw a rock and hit a whole bunch of people, and then they just start jumping off and the spirit just start jumping around, the energy just there, right? I'm gonna say two things before I get off. But one man told me when I got on the phone with him privately, that's in the class, that you say the things that everybody thinking, and they won't say because they worry about what somebody gonna say to them. And I'm like, why? That's not being free. You in bondage in yourself. You trapped to yourself. You trapped to your own thought pattern. Guys, open up. It's okay. It's okay to be judged. It's going to be right. It's okay for people to look at you and say, well, wow, you're bold. You said that. Yeah, you're free. You're not holding yourself with chains on. You're not keeping yourself. It's supposed to be freedom of speech. It's supposed to be, but it don't sound like we have it, right? So nonetheless, that's one thing. Then the other thing is the energy. The reason why I persistently went ahead and got on, look at the video my cousin sent me, is because the energy she put into it. She kept saying over and over again, have you looked at it yet? I sent it. It's really good. Blah, blah, blah. Which made that energy came, like overwhelming to say, I need to go and give it some time, right? Now that, since I talked about it the other day, it's like I felt like I pulled her to me by the energy I put out, right? So be mindful of the energy that you're putting into things. Be mindful of the energy that's around you, because the energy you put out can pull things, right? Can pull things towards you and can cause an effect. So if you know that to be true, be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful, right? And if you want good vibes and good energy, keep putting out good vibes and good energy. Regardless of what's going on around you, you put it out. See what's gonna happen. If you don't believe me, I'm challenging right now with my 1 mile walk day. Many people come back and tell me they're walking 1 mile now. So, hey, I know that energy I'm putting out there, somebody attracted to it and somebody knocking it out. And they come back and let me know, right? So, put it out there and see what happens. I'm not asking nobody to go out there and just challenge everything just to challenge it. If your mind is keep on pulling on you and tugging on you on something, I'm asking you that's that thing that you challenge. You don't have to challenge everything just to challenge it. Some told me just to say that, right? You challenge the thing that you feel with all your heart that this may be something that's worth looking into deeper into, thinking about and hearing, right? One thing, I'm gonna be done right there. All right, Coach T, will always be great. Invest now, grow your future. Like, share, subscribe. Again, I hope you stay here to the end. If you stay here to the end of this one, please give me a thumbs up in the comments. Please put a comment in there, whether you want to challenge what I'm saying or anything. Please put something out. I'm interested to know who listened to this all the way to the end, and who put a comment in. So I'm asking you to really comment on this. I don't usually beg and ask for a comment, but I would love to hear a comment, a thumbs up, or something, or thumbs down if you don't like it. I mean, whichever one you want. But definitely subscribe. Hopefully I'll talk about something else better that's more motivational, inspirational, and encouraging. Even though this is motivational, inspirational, encouraging you to challenge the status quo, believe in your beliefs, set yourself free by opening your mouth and communicating to other folks when you feel like it needs to be communicated, and not worried about what they think about you for bringing up something that is very contradictory or not part of the norm or uncommon. So I would love for people to have more conversations like that without it ending in turmoil, hate, or fighting. It's funny how some people claim to be such a religious person or believe in their God so bad, but they hate another person. It's just funny how much hate they got in their heart whenever you go against or you bring up something in contradiction to their beliefs. It's very interesting that their God will allow them to act that way, instead of them having an open mind, peaceful mind, at peace with understanding that other folks have their perspective and their way. Just very interesting. Interesting, like they say, interesting. All right, Coach T, while we great, invest now, great future. Like, share, subscribe.